Hi, it's me again, and you know I like finding articles in the news about the BBC, especially when they think the way I think about the BBC, but they're better written than what I could possibly write them because I'm just some numpty from Essex, right? Have a look at this one with me. From The Sun, weirdly, something well written in The Sun. Who knew? We have the most inclusive state broadcaster in the world. The citizens of China, who can basically only watch one channel of pandas procreating, would kill for such diversity. Hello Hello, Dad's Army and The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, which all first aired on the Beeb, were given sensitivity warnings when they appeared on streaming services. Yeah, welcome to the world that we live in. I couldn't believe that. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air getting a sensitivity warning. Hello Hello, what is it? It's discriminatory against the French or something. I don't know. Dad's Army ain't far off real life what happened, just with a funny twist, is it? Doctor Who's Time Lord regenerated so much he became a she. And Eastenders sermonises so much about sexism it's down to its last 27 viewers. Yeah, Eastenders for me is the thing that proves how out of touch the BBC is with everything. What did they spend on that? 87 million quid or something, wasn't it, the set for Eastenders? And the viewership is tanking. They made a huge investment in a set that can only be used for one thing. You know, I've got no problem with you building big studios and things because you can have multiple uses out of them. But 87 million quid for the set for one show that's failing in the rankings. It's not good, is it? Come on, BBC. A couple of years ago, the Beeb considered banning the colonial song Rule Britannia from last night at the proms. And last week, Auntie used the phrase pregnant people in its coverage of the US ruling against the Roe versus Wade thing. I don't want to say the word because I'll lose my YouTube channel. But yeah, pregnant people, that's the world that we live in now, and the BBC are moving with the times. With all of that, apart from how they operate their company, they want to be modern and progressive and woke and all this stuff, but they still want to use a draconian tax to fund them to be these things. Most recently, the BBC has hired non-binary inclusion consultants to teach staff there are at least 150 genders. Employees are being urged to declare their pronouns on emails, with a list which has expanded to include newly invented ones such as Z, Gem. I'm not even going to try the last one. Yeah, I hate that. I hate all of that. Be who you want to be, live the life that you want to live. But don't punish me if I accidentally call you the wrong pronoun. We have this in my company. I work for a big American company, as I'm sure I've mentioned a couple of times, if regular viewers may know. And we had a thing go around asking us to include our pronouns on our email signature. Yeah, the answer I actually gave, I didn't reply to all, I just replied directly to my boss. And I just said, is the C word a pronoun? Can I use that? That's what I put. And he gave me permission to not use my pronouns on my email signature. While the Beeb goes all out to be all things to all people, the one demographic it appears to despise is the very one it should be nurturing. And pretty much the only one that still watches it. This is what the BBC don't get. They're saying they're not making shows for anyone over the age of 40. You just got to watch what we make. BBC 4 is being moved online, which many of the older generation like to watch, and they may not like to watch it online. They'd rather watch it broadcast. They're appealing to the kids, but they're forgetting that the kids don't care about broadcast TV or want to pay the licence fee. The people that support it are the people that were brought up with it, and they're the people that will pay the licence fees, and yet you're doing nothing for them. So out of touch, BBC. By its own admission, the BBC is facing a demographic time bomb, as youngsters switch off in droves, preferring Netflix, Amazon Prime, and increasingly YouTube. Only 1 in 20 viewers aged 18 to 30 watch BBC shows live. But the BBC reckon that, 90% or 99%, it was a big number, wasn't it, of UK adults watch BBC every week. Those numbers came from the BBC themselves. Trustworthy. The average BBC viewer is 62 years old. The average BBC One viewer, a pup of 61. Mad. I understand why the BBC is pushing towards the kids. They're the licence fee payers of the future. That's the way the BBC see them. We need to get them on board to start paying the licence fees. But what they're missing out on is they don't want to watch anything as it's being broadcast. It's so old-fashioned now. I can't imagine going back to watching stuff that's being broadcast. Can you? Being able to watch whatever you want to watch, whenever you want to watch it, is the way television should be. I can't imagine waiting for, what, Thursday at 8 or whatever for my favourite show to come on like it did donkeys years ago. I can't live like that anymore, and kids have never had to experience that, and they don't want to. The BBC will die if it keeps the licence fee on broadcast TV. It will. Even with free TV licences for over 75s being scrapped, these audiences have been fiercely loyal. Woke Auntie needs to start rewarding this loyalty quickly. Yeah, agreed. They're all over the place. Like, the older generation are the ones that are happy to watch it and happy to pay the licence fee. You need to reward them for that by making stuff directly for them. Now, the kids aren't bothered about watching you as you're being broadcast. You need to work on your iPlayer or your BBC Plus or whatever it is that you want to do to try and bring them in and monetize them. That's your future. But don't forget who put you where you are. And you know, your remit is to make stuff to please all audiences. Tim Davies says, I want to make stuff to please all audiences, as long as that audience isn't over the age of 40. Bye, BBC. Bye now. So what do you think about this then? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to contact me, you'll find out how to do that in the description box below. There's a link for that. If you have any questions for me, you can either send them that way or post them on TV Licence Resistance Forum. Again, the link's below. Post your question on there and you'll get expert answers quite quickly from loads of different people. It's a great way to go. And your question will stay public, so other people might get the help from the question that you asked. You can't go wrong, can you? So as always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. That way, hopefully, very hopefully, I'll get to see you in another video again soon, won't I? And speaking of those, there's a couple on the screen here. If you want to watch one of them now, enjoy. Ta-da.